up, guys? If you're looking to support the LocsNLoad YouTube channel, I would like for you guys to go to LocsNLoadFirearms.com and support the channel that way by purchasing a t-shirt or one of the other merches on there. If you're looking to support the Wagunda Nation store, go to WagundaNation.net and pick up a patch, a hat, or a t-shirt again from one of our Teespring stores on the site. If you're looking to get firearm instruction for me, LocsNLoadFirearmInstruction.com. If you also want to know about certain things before you buy it, LocsNLoad consultation service on that same website will get you right. If you also want to support the LocsNLoad Firearm channel, go to Patreon, become a member. $1 gets you in, $5 gets you more access, $10 gets you all that, plus help support the channel. So guys, get in there, rock it out. LocsNLoad out. Alright y'all, welcome back to another LocsNLoad video. Today we got another gun rant. 3 days in a row, you know how we doing. Alright, so for people who don't know, gun rants, they're unscripted, off the top, and they are all my opinion. So, if you agree, you agree. If you don't, you don't. You don't have to. This is how I feel and what I think. Alright, and so today's video, today we got the orange Glock of beer. This is actually not bad. No, I don't like sweet beer, but this is actually a good balance. So I actually like these Bud Light oranges. But anyway, so the title of the video today is your CCW is not a license to kill. Alright, and so I be posting a lot of videos on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you definitely should. I put up like 3 lockdown videos, kind of mirroring the stuff I put on Instagram, right? But YouTube gave me a strike for one video. So I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with that shit, because there was even no blood on the ground. Like, the other ones got blood and shit, but this one had no blood, but I got a strike for it. So, thank you, YouTube. So anyway, but back to the point. Your license is not, you don't have a license to kill. And so when I posting these videos, a lot of these videos you'll see people have arguments. Someone get mad, words, fuck you, I'll kill you, you're XYZ, right? And then somebody ups a blick and starts shooting. That's not a case for self-defense. Someone saying I'm gonna kill you is not a reasonable case for self-defense. Now, if they had a weapon in their hand saying I'm gonna kill you, now because there's intent, right? If someone just saying I'm gonna kill you, but they got nothing in their hands, they're not making a motion like they're pulling a firearm, they're just verbal argument. No, that's not a license to kill. You can't say, oh, I was in fear of my life. None of that. That's not gonna work in court. You're going to jail, right? And so people seem to miss the concept that just because you're scared or angry does not mean you're allowed to shoot somebody. And I'll put up these videos and I'll see in the comment section people talk, oh, it's justified, and clearly it's not. It's not justified, but in their mind it's justified. And granted, they could be trolling, but the problem is, like, what if they're serious and they have a CCW? Those are the people going out every day intermingling with people, low-key just kind of waiting for some shit to happen, to pop off, or they'll even gaslight some shit just to be able to do that. And those are the people that give the gun community a bad stigma, that we just want to go around and just kill people because that's why we carry guns all the time. And that's further from the truth. But it's people like that, and people not understanding that you don't have a license to kill. That CCW is not a license to kill, and people don't understand the I guess the force continuum for a justified shooting. The force you use. I'm a CCW instructor through the USCCA. I'm out here in Florida, so if you're looking to get your CCW license, please definitely come see me, because I'm supposed to do like 20 people a year. I already got 2, so I need 18 more people before September. So hit me up, if you're in Florida, especially Jacksonville, and I can get you that class. But as an instructor, one of the things I teach in the class is reasonable force and deadly force. And these are 2 things that they're going to take up or consider in your case if there is a shooting, before they say whether it's justified or not justified. Right? So reasonable force is, was the force you use reasonable? Again, someone using verbal words to say I'm gonna kill you, and then you pulling out a firearm and actually killing them, That's not reasonable force. You know, them someone saying I'm gonna kill you and them coming at you with like a Louisville Slugger bat, yes, now that force is reasonable because they can cause harm to you, and so now you are in fear of your life. You know, deadly force was the force you use. Could it be considered as deadly? And if you're shooting somebody with a firearm, then yes, that's gonna be considered deadly force. And people don't understand that, and it's the lack of that education again that affects the gun community, and two, also keeps people from wanting to join the gun community. All right, so again, your CCW is not a license to kill. Understand that you must be, when you shoot someone, you must be able to prove that you had no other means but to do this. Yes, you don't have to retreat, but you can't just pop somebody. You know, you just got to make sure the force you use is reasonable. Again, so no, if someone comes to your house, yeah, they broke into your house, but if you go confront them with the firearm and say, hey, stop, and they stop and turn around and start to leave, you cannot shoot that person. Even though they broke into your house, yes, I get it, but no, they're leaving. You cannot shoot them. Just plain and simple. And a lot of people don't understand that. They kind of take the fact that they broke into my house as a personal offense, and they feel that now something has to be done because now they feel personally offended that, you know, you damaged their home, you came into their home, you violated their stuff, XYZ, and now they're shooting you out of, you know, basically anger, embarrassment, you know, get that, and not out of I'm in fear for my life. And so that's going to get people fucked up every time. Unless you are truly in a moment where you feel like your life is in danger or the life of someone else is in danger, you cannot shoot. And and so again, that's why I post those videos on my Instagram. I don't post just videos of people getting killed. People send me that stuff, you know, like, hey, post this, and it just obviously be like a cartel hit or some shit, you know, just like 10 people pull up with automatics and they just start blowing down the store. Like, all right, listen, that most civilians is not gonna go through that shit, right? Us in America, like me, I'm not dealing with that shit, right? So that's kind of extreme. But the ones where like the barbershop shooting, the people in there just getting their hair cut like normal, the guy comes in and shoot the barber, and the guy who's getting his haircut has to pop out of the chair and shoot the shooter. That is a realistic scenario that a lot of people can find themselves in versus, you know, 15 people hopping out on you out of cars with automatic rifles. You know, they're doing that for you. You did something. I'm just saying, you had to do something. like on God, bro. Like, but again, you know, I want to make sure I stay on the point. CCW is not licensed to kill. Another scenario, let's say you're in an argument with someone and they have a glass bottle, and again, let's say they throw that bottle at you. You know, it might hit you in the shoulder and break. You know, glass goes everywhere and shit. Even though they just assaulted you with that glass bottle, you cannot stop, get hit, turn around, up the gun, and shoot that person. Why? Because at this moment, yes, he's a threat. He has a weapon that can be considered deadly. But once his weapon leaves his hand and impacts you or impacts the wall, goes where it goes, and he has nothing in his hands, he is no longer, a threat like that. Now, if he comes at you, now we're dealing with something different. But if he throws that at you, stays back and doesn't like come forward or nothing, you cannot shoot that person. Even though you might be pissed off, covered in beer, and whatever, you cannot shoot him. He is no longer, a deadly threat like that. He considered like still a threat, but not a threat to where you can shoot that guy. Now, if he went for a second bottle and started throwing you, now you might have a case for self-defense. Because you could say, oh, he could have hit me in the eye, like the glass bottle could have hit me in the face, got in my eyes or something. Because he's in the moment, he has intent, like he's talking about to throw it, so he has intent to cause harm to you. So now you can defend yourself, right? So it has to be in the moment, right? Not after it's happened, and now you're feeling mad and embarrassed and pissed off, and now, you know, you want to make a motherfucker pay for it. That's gonna get you fucked up every time in the court of law. So don't want to harp on it too long. You know, gun rants is supposed to, you know, kind of quick and to the point. You know, get what I'm saying out. Don't want to beat a dead horse for too long. But lastly, I'm gonna say it one last time: your CCW is not a license to kill. Right? It's literally just a license to carry your handgun concealed. And that's really about it. Doesn't mean you can legally like shoot people. You know, I'm looking at you, California and New York, with your shitty ass gun laws and basically making it hard as hell for people to even defend themselves from an attack. But again, CCW is not licensed to kill, just a license to carry your handgun concealed. So before you use that gun, make sure the reasonable force is met, you know, deadly force is met. Make sure those continuums are met. You know, make sure the person actually has intent to cause harm to you or someone else before you shoot that person. And that's about it. So, you know, another gun rant. You know, again, I'm not politically correct. I'm not trying to be, never will I be. So this is just how I feel. Hopefully you guys are rocking with it. If you're not, put it down in the comment section. Let me know what you think, what you might disagree on, or what you may agree on, you know. See how you guys feel. I'd like to hear from you guys. You know, on top of that, like, comment, subscribe, stay dangerous. LocsNLoad out.